Good morning, dear students. So today we are going to speak with you about a new topic, which is compare and contrast therapy. So my name is Shukurova M A, and I teach at Bukhara State University. So today we are going to speak with you a new topic of writing module, reading and writing class, which is compare and contrast paragraph writing. So what is comparison and contrast first of all? The comparison is when you compare two things. Like for example, it's in the presentation, we compare high school and university. Two places are compared here, fast burger and quick burger. Two apples, their colors are compared here. Green and red apples are compared here. So the next is the comparison of British and American biscuits according to their color and according to their taste. And the topic, of course, that we are going to speak with you today is compare and contrast paragraph writing. So what is comparison contrast itself? To compare means to discuss how two people, places, or things are similar. Both teachers and students need to spend a lot of time preparing for classes. To contrast means to discuss how two people, places, or things are different. For example, one main advantage of bicycle over a car is that a bicycle does not create any pollution. So dear students, brainstorm your ideas to compare and contrast. Think of people, places, and things and compare them. Then compare your list with your partner. In order to compare, of course, people, places, and things, we have to use comparison and contrast transitions like and, on the other hand, in contrast, adjective plus er plus then in order to form compare and contrast paragraph. So, dear students, let's analyze with you a letter you cause email message to your friend and answer the following questions. So, first question is, what two things does the second paragraph talk about? Is the second paragraph mostly comparing or mostly contrasting? And how do you know it? Hello, Sharifa. How are you? I hope everything is okay. The English course has almost finished now. Can you believe it? I was just talking to you, Peng, yesterday, and she told me that you're planning to go to Stratford University. That's great. As I am planning to go to St. John's University, we will be living in the same city. Have you decided where you're going to live? My parents want me to live with a host family in the city, but I want to live in a shared flat in a hall of residence on the campus. I think they are both good places to live, but a flat in a hall would be better. When you live with a family, you usually have to fit in with their timetable. On the other hand, when you live in hall, you can do what you want. Another difference is that with a family, you don't have to cook. In a flat, in hall, of course, you have to cook for yourself. That would be good for me because I like cooking. My parents have pointed out that all the food is included in the price when you live with a family, but you have to pay extra for this in hall. Plus, there could be complications about sharing the kitchen if everyone wants to cook at the same time. However, when you live in a flat in hall, you get to choose what to eat and when you eat. I hope I can convince my parents that living in hall would be better for me than living with a host family. Talk to you soon. Love, Yuko. So, dear students, how do you think? How do we guess? And what helped us to understand that this is comparing and contrasting paragraph? Of course, transitions. Comparing contrasting transitions helped us to analyze that this is comparing contrasting paragraph. They are, for example. But on the other hand, however, while served us to understand that this is comparing contrasting paragraph, and we call them transitions. So comparing contrasting transitions themselves are divided into two. First, comparing transitions, and the second one is contrasting transitions, or comparative structures, contrastive structures. What are they? First, comparing structures, and both and, also, to, neither nor, similar to, the same as, just as plus adjective as, likewise, and similarly. Contrastive structures are more, less, adjective or adverb plus than. Adjective plus er plus than. But, while, though. Not the same as. Not as. Different from. In contrast. However, on the other hand, are considered to be comparative contrastive structures. Now, let's analyze them and plus their usage in the sentence. For example, the architecture of some modern government buildings is the type of construction used 100 years ago. In recent years, new technology such as mobile telephones has made life more convenient. The internet has made a wide variety of information available to everyone. Rivers, lakes are clear and beautiful. The capital city is just modern the cities in many other countries. Some tourists enjoy going on organized tours. Many other tourists prefer traveling on their own. The two books are very each other. The cost of studying in a college or university in Britain is very high. In many other countries, the cost is much lower. Changes in technology are occurring quickly in the past. So now let's fill in these blanks with you, dear students, with comparative and contrastive structures or transitions. The architecture of some modern government buildings is similar to the type of constructions used 100 years ago. In recent years, new technology such as mobile telephones has made life more convenient. Likewise, the internet has made a wide variety of information available to everyone. So here we can also use similarly. The internet has made a wide variety of information available to everyone. The next one is, both rivers and the lakes are clear and beautiful. The capital city is just as modern as the cities in many other countries. So here you can see that comparative transitions are used. Some tourists enjoy going on organized tours, but many other tourists prefer traveling on their own. So we can here use also while and though together with but. The two books are very different from each other. The cost of studying in a college or university in Britain is very high. On the other hand, in many other countries, the cost is much lower. Or, however, in many other countries, the cost is much lower. Changes in technology are occurring more quickly than in the past. So, dear students, we analyze it with you also here in the example, the usage of the comparative contrastive structures, how they are and in what cases they are used in the sentences. So now, dear students, look at these two pictures and write 8 sentences about these two cars. Write about 4 similarities and 4 differences. Let's analyze car 1 and car 2. For example, car 1 has 4 doors, while car 2 has here only 2. Car 2 is 100 pounds, but car 1 is only 1,000. Car 2 is smaller than car 1. The top of speed of car 1 is 50 per hour. On the other hand, car 2's speed is 150 per hour. That was about the differences. Now let's analyze the similarities. Both cars have a clear for sale sign. They are both made in Germany. The next one is car 1 is the same color as car 2. They are both black. A dog is sitting in the passenger seat of car 1. Likewise, car 2 has a dog sitting in the passenger's seat in the car number 2. So, dear students, that was about the similarities and divergences of two cars. Now, I would like to draw your attention to the two paragraphs. So, which is identifying text organization. So, read these two paragraphs and answer the questions. So, we have to analyze which paragraph mostly compares and which paragraph mostly contrasts. Paragraph 1. Reading a story in a book is often very different from seeing it as a film. When you read a story, you need to use your imagination. A book usually gives a lot of description about the topic, places, and things in the story, so you can create pictures in your mind. In addition, the conversations between people are always written with details that describe how the people look or feel while they are talking. When you read, you use a lot of imagination to help see the characters in the story. However, when you see a film, it is a different experience. When you watch a film, you do not need to use your imagination. The pictures on the screen give all the details about the people, places, and the things in the story. The conversations are spoken out loud, so you just listen and watch. The feelings of the people come through their faces, body movement, and voices. Also, a book and a film might tell the same story. Reading a book and watching a film are very different experiences. Paragraph number 2. Marilyn Monroe and Princess Diana lived at different times in different countries, but their lives had some surprising similarities. First of all, both women had a difficult childhood. Monroe spent many years without parents in an orphanage, and Diana's mother left the family when she was only 6. Later in their lives, both women married famous men. Princess Diana married Prince Charles, and Marilyn Monroe married a famous baseball player and later a famous writer. They also had difficult marriages and eventually separated from their husbands. Another similarity between Marilyn Monroe and Princess Diana was that they were both popular. Diana was called the People's Princess because she was so friendly. Although Monroe was famously attractive, she was well liked because she seemed very innocent. However, although they both seemed to have very happy lives, both women actually had emotional problems and often felt sad and depressed. Monroe went through serious depression and had to go to a hospital for treatment. Likewise, Diana suffered from an eating problem and was depressed during parts of her marriage. A last similarity between Marilyn Monroe and Princess Diana was their deaths at an early age. In fact, they were both 36 years old when they died. Monroe in 1962 and Diana in 1997. Maybe their similar life circumstances and lifestyles explain why Princess Diana and Marilyn Monroe also had similar personalities. So, dear students, analyze the structure and the way the topics are described here in paragraph 1 and in paragraph 2. So let's analyze. The first one is, of course, when we analyze, we have to speak about two ways of organization, which is block and point-by-point method of organization. So what is it? Block organization, when you block the topic 1, you speak about only topic 1, then you speak about topic 2. In point-by-point organization, so you speak about point 1, topic 2 together, then topic 2, topic 3. So they are analyzed or the comparison and difference given together. So reading a book, paragraph 1, according to the block organization. The second, which was about Marilyn Monroe, was given in the point-by-point organization. So topic A, reading a book is, so you use imagination, descriptions of people, places, things, let you seek the pictures in your mind. So topic B is seeing a film. Imagination's not needed. Pictures on screen give necessary details. So conversations are spoken aloud, so just watch and listen. Feelings of people come from their faces, their voices and movements. So dear students, analyze the second topic, also point-by-point organization according to the same criteria. So let's revise. So what two methods were mentioned? So two methods for organizing a comparison and contrast paragraph are block organization and point-by-point organization. So in block organization, first comes topic sentence. So consisting of two topics A and B. So points of comparison and contrast topic A, points of comparison and contrast topic B, and concluding sentence. In the second point-by-point organization, so you give topic sentence, comparing, contrasting two topics A and B1. First point of comparison and contrast about A1, B1. Second point of comparison about A2, B2. Third point of comparison about A3, B3. Fourth point of comparison contrast about A4, B4. And fifth point of comparison and contrast about A5 and B5. And of course, the concluding sentence. So these are two methods for organizing a comparison and contrast paragraph. So in the block method, A and B, you discuss all of A, then all of B. So, dear students, your homework is to find a video about university and college education and to use this graphic organizer, which is Venn diagram, and to put their similarities in the middle and their divergences in two sides, and to write a compare and contrast paragraph based on the video. And then you have to use one of these methods mentioned above, methods like point-by-point method or block methods, and send it to me or upload to the Moodle. So that was all about our lesson. I hope that the lesson was clear. Thank you very much for your attention, dear students. Goodbye.